It's Leanne Peters here, and I'm very excited to be connecting with you today. Today is the 26th of January 2021, and this is our Patreon healing or personal healing event for those of you who pledge $50 or more for January 2021. Thank you so much for your support. Welcome. First of all, if you hear a general hum in the background, that's my fan. And if you hear something clicking on and off, that's my kiln here. This is my kiln, which is on right now. So it's going to click on and off in the background. So hopefully it won't be too annoying. So welcome. Let me know if you're watching. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be connecting personally with my those patrons of mine who have pledged $50 or more. I've got 5 of you on my list today, and I've got you in my little dolphin candle holder thing I made years ago. Hi Linda. Cold there in the UK. Well, it's the opposite here, so I trust you get some warmth into you if you're a bit cold. So I have 5 people on my list today. I'm going to be connecting with you all for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to be tuning into your name and tuning into your energy, and whatever's loudest in your vibration, whatever's loudest in your energy is going to get my attention first, and then I will talk through what comes up. If you're not someone who's on my list, or if you are on my list but I go through other people first, then I'm sure it's no accident that you happen to be here. So I suggest that you take some big deep breaths, be ready to listen, not only with your ears, with your heart, with your body, and see what speaks to you personally. I've been doing and sharing in this way for many years, and I'm always getting messages for people who I'm not even the person that I'm connecting with. KantiDevi, hi. Not even the person I'm connecting with who says that everything that I was saying or some parts really sound to them like I'm speaking directly to them. So I'm sure it's no accident that you're here. So you can trust the guidance that resonates with you. If you are one of the people I'm connecting with, then fantastic. I look forward to connecting with you. So all you need to do is take a nice big breath, and it helps me if you're open to receiving what you need. Sometimes what we need and what we want are 2 different things. So I'm very much interested in tapping into what you need for your highest truth. And I trust 100% in what I pick up. So David, hello David, and welcome to our healing event. Let's see who is first on the list today. So I don't know if there's anything else I really need to say. So let's just go. Let's just get started. So the first person I'm connecting with is this person here, and it's Carol White. Carol, take a nice big breath if you're watching live or when you watch the replay later. So I'm going to be pulling a healing energy card first, and then I'll tune in and we'll see what's loudest. Wow, my hair is very high. I just got a glimpse of this very high hair. Okay, so the best healing energy card as we start this connection for you, Carol, is this here. It's this, card 3, expansion. This feels very exciting. I got this feeling straight away of you being into something quite amazing at this time. So let's just tune in and see what's going on energetically. So take a nice big breath. And I see that you've passed, it looks like a finish line on a racetrack. So you know when you're racing around the track, you're running a marathon, and then you get to the finish line, and it might be a line of flags. That's how I'm seeing it, triangular flags of different colours that are sort of pinned in place or held in place by people on either end. And I see that you've run through the finish line. So I feel like the journey that you've, this marathon that you've been journeying on for quite some time now, quite a few months, I feel that you've now moved through the finish line, and it feels like a personal race. I don't feel like there's anyone else on this racetrack with you, so you were going to come first no matter what. So it feels that you've, like a victory, there's a victory feeling here as you move through that finish line, and I see you a few meters on the other side cooling down now. So I feel like you can let some of what you've been, the marathon that you've been running in your life, you can let some of that go now. And you probably have been, because there is a sense of relief that it's over. Relief that you can now rest your tired muscles. Relief that you can now settle in to what you've been waiting for or what you've been working towards for quite some time. So I see this nice, really lush green grass under your feet and all around. So there's this really nice, lush sense of stability and nurturing, but also growth that you've ran into as you've moved off this finish line. So what next? I see you drop on the grass and just lay back on your back and really savor these moments. And I feel there are a lot of moments that you can savor right now. A lot of moments of growth, but a lot of moments that you can kind of savor and just enjoy, that you've been waiting a long time for this time period that you're in now. And I find this quite inspiring. And for those of you who are connecting who aren't Carol, you might also find this quite inspiring, especially for the long marathons you are still running in your life. Because I feel like there is something almost like Carol, your energy is like like an inspiration point for some of us who are and have been running marathons and feel like, gosh, is this ever going to be over? Is this ever going to be done? Is this ever going to happen? So there is this sense of inspiration from this connection with you, Carol, for others too. And I feel like it's not just people who are connecting now. I feel people around you quite inspired by your journey, quite inspired by your story and your wisdom too. So there is something to savor about this. There's something to acknowledge. And as much as I say, you know, in general, it's not good to hold on to things, especially things that are holding us back. But there is this sense of, you know, take a photograph and look back, because I feel like this is a really monumental photographic worth moment for you that you can look back on as a really fond memory. So something very nourishing about what you're going through now. Now, as I tune into your body, I feel this wash of energy washing over you, and it feels like relief. It feels like a big wash, a big wave, a big breath of relief. Finally, your prayers have been answered. And so this wash of energy, this wash of relief, it also feels like a big, hi Angie, it almost feels like a big sense of release, like a pressure maybe that you've put on yourself, or a pressure that had been building inside you, release. So lots of release, lots of relief from this energy. And it feels good. It feels like you're in a pretty good place right now. So I trust that makes sense. Let's grab a healing energy card to see what we want to add here. And see if this just wants to add anything to what's being shared, or confirm anything if required. So the best card here, just to finish up this connection for you, Carol, is this here. It's card 30. So we had card 3, and now we've got card 30, creation. It says creative energies and ideas are around you. A window of opportunity exists. Welcome it into your life. Ignite your confidence to move to the next level. And this really confirms what I was talking about. But this represents the blank canvas that you've now created, or that you've now stepped into. What are you going to paint on this blank canvas? What are you going to create for yourself in your life as you now move forward, having finished the marathon, taken your rest, we could say, step into your growth, and now are faced with this blank canvas to create a new phase, a new chapter of your life. So it feels really beautiful, and it feels extremely heart opening as well. So thank you, Carol. I trust this resonates, and thank you for allowing us to connect in and enjoy and bask in your beautiful energy at the moment. Thank you. Okay, next is this person here. It's Annick Beal. Annick, take a nice big breath and we'll see what comes up for you. So your best card to get the ball rolling is this. Here. Soul chakras. This is about balance. It's about grounding. It's about your feet. It's about your body, but very much about balance and grounding. So let's just tune in, Annick, and see what's going on for you. I see a catapult, and I feel you've been catapulted somewhere. Catapulted from the past and catapulted into, well, it feels like into the now. So something from the past has catapulted you here. And it almost feels like skipping time somehow, or jumping over things that are these memories, are these obstacles. They feel a bit like obstacles, like jumping over things. It's like going back in time and just leaping over something maybe that you'd prefer to forget or you'd prefer to just put behind you. So there is this sense, this strange sense of catapulting from the past. I think my connection's dodgy. I shouldn't be. I've got a very strong signal. Let me just quickly check. I've got such a strong signal. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know where that dropped out. So I'll just backtrack just a little bit. You know, sometimes we can be very present, not necessarily present, but we're existing in the moment. But our mind and our energy can be so caught up in the past of what happened, and same with the future. But in this case, it feels like the past. So it feels like the catapulting you from the past and into the present is a reminder to get too caught up in what happened, or regrets or problems or obstacles of the past. That this catapult is basically picking you up, your energy, your essence, your mind, picking you up from the past and catapulting you into the present moment. Even though the time has not changed, the time has likely not changed at all. So just remember to keep yourself firmly planted in the moment. Try not to get too caught up in what happened and feed into those old stories. Just keep allowing yourself to surrender and let them go while you keep your feet planted in the here and now, because I feel like this is going to be really helpful for you, Annick. Dealing with things that you're dealing with now, but also dealing with things, and it almost feels like getting back into the swing of the year, getting back into the swing of life. So I don't know if you've just come out of like a holiday mode, but it feels like now getting back into the hustle and bustle of life. And I feel like being planted in the moment by being present, being planted in your body and in your feet, we could say, is going to help you be able to cope much, much easier. So it feels to help reduce stress is to stay present in the moment. There's energy rushing down from your hips and down your legs on the outside of your feet, just on the outside. So I feel like there's some stripping back here of energy, old energy that's been stored in your hips and down the seem to have quite a dodgy connection. So let's just pause the energy for a second. I just want to check my setting. Okay. I don't know why I got a